Hey, hello there guys, my name is Anthony and welcome to episode 25 of my Loot from 1000 series. This is gonna be the episode, guys, we've all been waiting for, and obviously it's not a God Wars boss or it's not a high level wildy boss, but the Crazy Archaeologist, guys, a really interesting monster to kill and will definitely make me a lot of money if I do 1000 kills. It has so many nice drops. For example, dragon arrows, 75 in one drop, 2 rune crossbows at the same time, 10 red dragon hides, of course the shield parts, the odium and the malediction shards. It drops clue scrolls at a 1 in 128 rate, but I will use a ring of wealth imbued, so I will get 1 in 64 probably. Onyx bolt tips, 12 in one drop, that is a 100k loot, and that's just really interesting because 1000 kills, I think we're gonna make 10 mil gold. But of course, we have to invest in runes. The Crazy Archaeologist is weak to magic, so I'm gonna use magic, and I really am not sure what to do to use the Trident or the Ivan Blast spell. The reason is, I think in total the Trident is faster for killing the Crazy Archaeologist, but at the same time it's more expensive as well. And I hit higher with my Ivan Blast than with my Trident because my magic level is not really that high. I mean, with a Trident I can only hit at 20 and or 21, I'm not completely sure, but with an Occult Necklace, okay, I can hit 2 higher, probably 22 or 23, but with the Ivan Blast spell I can hit 27. And it's really difficult for me to choose what I should do, so I'm probably gonna kill 500 Crazy Archaeologists with the Trident and 500 with the Ivan Blast, and then I can check what is the best option. I will start with the Ivan Blast, of course, because then I can train my magic already, so the higher magic level you get, the higher you hit with the Trident, so that's the reason why I will do that. Now, one thing you may have not realized yet, did you know the Crazy Archaeologist is bigger than normal characters? Really, I did not notice. But okay, I guess that's a fact there for you. Now, I have to do some stuff before I'm actually gonna start killing it, and I don't think at the moment I have enough money to invest in enough runes. I have 4 mil at the moment, and I think it's gonna be more expensive than that. So I think I have to sell something in my bank, but we'll see how that goes. So, before I started buying my items, I got myself a God Cape for a nice magic bonus, and after that I bought myself an ancient book which helps as well. At the beginning of this episode, I told you guys that my plan was to kill 500 Crazy Archaeologists with the Ivan Blast spell, and then 500 with the Trident, right? Now, indeed, that was the plan, but then I found out that the Trident is way more expensive than the Ivan Blast. And my magic level is only level 75, so really, it is not worth using. Now, in this clip, I still did buy 10,000 Chaos Runes for the Trident, but at this point I was not sure what I wanted to do. So that's pretty stupid, but it doesn't matter because of course I sold back the runes and it didn't really matter that much, but just to let you know. So now that you know that, I guess it is time to kill 1000 Crazy Archaeologists. Alright then, my friends, after a long time, 40 hours to be exact, I am done with 1000 crazy archaeologist kills. And to be honest, I'm happy it's over, because really this was quite a grind and it took me a pretty long time to make this video, but I can finally show you the results now. So let's go. Now I have 3.2 mil in the bank, and this here, about 300k, is the loot that I got from the crazy archaeologist in cash. I already sold the runes I had left. As you've seen at the beginning of the video, I did decide to not use the tridents, even though I did buy chaos runes. So I sold back the chaos runes, I sold back the death runes I had left, and that's why I have this amount of money right now. So in this tab with the rusty sword is the loot. So are you ready? Here we go. Kapow! Okay, so we have 38 rusty swords. Now this is basically a loot that is not worth even picking up, but I just wanted to pick it up to show you how many you would get in 1000 kills. It's a quite useless reward, but it's okay, I guess. 1000 bones. I actually killed 1007, but the reason for that is very simple. I got killed 2 times, and in those 2 times I did 7 kills that I could not, bank. So I really wanted to have 1000 kills banked, so that's the reason why. We have 224 grimy dwarf weed. Well, you can see the loot yourself, but there are so many things that I want to talk about, so many interesting things, but, well, it's a lot of money, that's for sure. I mean, look at this, 360 onyx bolt tips, that's insane. They're like 9k each, so that's a 3 mil plus loot. More than 500 dragon arrows, 95 rune crossbows. Now one is my own, so actually 94, but then still that's just insane. A lot of cannonballs, pizzas, sharks, and we of course have to talk about the shield parts, the odium shards and the malediction shards. The chance of getting one, one specific one, is 1 in 256, but getting one of the two is 1 in 128. So that means that in 1000 kills you would get 8 shield parts on average. I got 7 of them, so that's, well, a little bit below average. Now, what I don't like about the shards that I got is the first 2 shards I got were the odium shards, and they are the most expensive ones. That was nice. I got them really quickly. Then I got quite a lot of malediction sharks, wow. Malediction shards pretty quickly, and when I was at 500 kills, I had 6 shield parts, guys. At 500 kills, 6. And then the other 500, I got just 1. 1 malediction, that's it. So I don't know, it's just, it could have been more, I guess, but it could have been less as well, so I will have to do it with what I got, so. And 6 Fedora, that's okay, I guess. It's like 15k only, so it's not that good. And then we have some clue loots. I wasn't that lucky on getting rares or something like that from clues, but I did make quite some money, so in the end, it's, I think I can be happy. And of course, we have to price check everything, so I guess that's what we should do now. Alright then, guys, so here we have price check number 1, and this is definitely going to be the best price check of all. The first one, let's see what it is worth. It is almost 12 million. 11.7 mil or 11.8 mil, I don't know, or you should look at the OS Buddy guide price, but it's a lot of money, that's for sure. Look at all this stuff, I mean, wow. That's really satisfying if I see this. I mean, 1 mil in crossbows, 3 mil in onyx bolt tips, more than 1 mil in cannonballs, so many loots, more than 1 mil in red dragon hide. I mean, all these loots are just amazing. And by the way, I did get a rune spear. That's a freaking rare drop, but it's not worth that much, unfortunately. Alright guys, let's go to price check number 2. Alright then, so it's now time for price check number 2 with the shield parts. Now I do have to say something about the shield parts, but we'll get there soon. It says 3.8 mil and the OS Buddy guide price says 1.9 mil. That's for some reason because of the shield parts. The OS Buddy doesn't know the prices, so they don't count the shields in the total loot. So I have no idea for what we will sell the shield parts. I'm hoping for what the total guide price says, like the grand exchange price. I hope that is possible, but I'm not entirely sure. But here he is, 3.8 mil guys, so it's now time for the final price check. So it's now time for the last price check guys, and obviously it's not going to be the most valuable one, but it is part of the loot, so we have to price check it. Here we go, 278k. Now, if my calculations are correct, we have made 16 million from 1000 Crazy Archaeologists. But of course, we still have to sell everything to the GE to see how much we actually will get, so I guess let's do that now. Well then, I have sold everything guys to the GE, and in my inventory I have 14.3 mil. That's a lot of money, but of course we did have to invest a lot of money in runes as well, so the total profit is in the end 6 million, but that's still a lot of money and I'm really happy with it. A green cash tag, the first time I actually achieved this on this account, so that's pretty awesome. And if we put everything in the bank, then we have 17 mil. That's pretty sick, guys. 17.2 mil, 0.3 mil. That's really awesome. And I do have to buy back my Berserker ring and my Archer's ring, but then still we have a lot of money left to spend on other stuff. Alright then people, so that's going to be it for this episode, episode 25 of my Loot from 1000 series. Now before I'm actually ending the video, I want to talk about some stuff really quickly, not too long, but just some information that is quite important, I think. So, Demo mode is coming out this week, Thursday, and I want to spend all my time on playing that mode, especially in the beginning. I have no idea for how long the series will last, because we don't know how much fun it is, but I am taking a break from Loot from 1000, just because we have just done a milestone episode. We've just done 25 episodes now, and it is definitely not the end of the series, because I honestly think that this is the most enjoyable series I've ever created. At least I'm enjoying it really a lot, so I don't want to quit this series, but I want to invest my time in demo mode now. Now, should demo mode be a complete disaster, like if it's not fun at all, or maybe I die every single hour, or whatever, if the episodes are not fun, then of course I will return earlier to this series, and I have so many more episodes to do from this series, guys, so don't worry about that. There will be more, but I am going to grab that chance and play demo mode now first. There is, however, one more video coming from this series. That's going to be a milestone episode, a summary episode of episode 1 to 25, and then all the highlights of the series so far. So that is going to happen. I don't know when, probably in a few weeks or something, but I will create that video. And if you have any questions, guys, then feel free to leave it in the comment section below, maybe tips or maybe whatever you want to say, and I would happily read them. So guys, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.